One football action, opening game of the 2016 season here as we got the coin toss out front. It'll be Betsy Layne and South Floyd. Charlie Pinson, Larry Cecil, and Wayne Fugate bringing you all the action here from on the hill here at Betsy Layne, Larry.
Yes, it's good to be back out here, Charlie. Seems like get started every year a little earlier, kind of in the middle of the summer. But, you know, fans are excited. Bleachers are full here tonight. Tonight's game billed as the Battle of 979, Mudcreek.
Okay. And it looks like we're ready to go into coin toss. Looks like Betsy Layne won the toss. And they will receive. And let's see, South Floyd, I guess, gets picked which end of the field they want to defend.
Right.
And looks like we're going to go from the school toward the mountain for Betsy Layne. So South Floyd will be going from the field house back toward the school.
Well, that way they do that, and then they'll switch fields, you know, at the second half, and that way they'll be going toward the scoreboard. That's what coaches like. They like to take that to where they can be facing the scoreboard if they just have one board at the field toward the end of the game. Betsy Layne still coached by Coach Jonathan Parsons again this year. Look like he's got some pretty good numbers out. We was looking at him. Got a pretty even class senior through freshman. I think he's a little bit sophomore heavy. 13 sophomores, 8 seniors, 8 juniors, and 5 freshmen. So pretty even class. South Floyd with 25 players on the roster, and they're coached this year by Chad Hall. So I'm sure both teams and coaches, and as well as the fans, excited to get this season underway.
Well, this first week of the season, everybody in the entire state is equal, so they're all tied for the lead.
They are. Everybody's tied for first.
That's right. Now. And they'll start separating themselves out this week. Got a lot of action coming your way. Of course, this will be our opening game of the season. Next week will be a full throttle Pike County Bowl, 4 games, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Be at Belfry on Friday night, back to Pikeville on Saturday evening. So should be some good ball games over there next week. Of course, this the last season for South Floyd and Allen Central as they both open up tonight on the road, and they'll be merging into the new, is it Floyd County Centrals?
Floyd Central,
Floyd
yes.
Central. So it'll be a big matchup rivalry there when that game comes later in the season. That's going to be an interesting time. The last time all these schools play everybody when they play.
Be the last battle of the Beavers, won't it?
Last battle of the Beavers.
As our old buddy used to call it.
Yep. Pete Griggs will always be around in our memories, though, Larry.
He will. He will.
And let's see, should be getting ready to line up. We're going to get an early start, looks like, as Betsy Layne yet to take the field. South Floyd ready to kick off.
Well, they're just like I said, they're excited to get the season started. Of course, there's just under 2 minutes still on the scoreboard, and the officials, they'll hold them up as they're waving them back into the huddle.
Yeah, they've got the Battle of Mudcreek banner out there that Betsy Layne's running through.
And you mentioned Allen Central on the road. They're over at Phelps tonight, and they'll be dedicating their new stadium over there, and also a new coach.
Everything new at Phelps this year.
Yeah, David Jones taking over there, and from what I've heard, got some good reports, got some numbers out again over there this year. I think they dropped out of the district, though, and once you do that, what, for 2 years, is it?
2 years,
2
I
or
think
3?
You're right. I think they may have dropped out of the district last year, didn't they?
I can't remember. I know they're not playing district play, which a lot of times when the program's down, you do that, and that way you can schedule, you know, up to the talent of your team and try to get some wins. And I know years ago when Coach DeRosset was here at Betsy Layne, I think maybe the first year or something, they might have done that and try to get some numbers out and things. So we wish them well over there. And also the 2 cities, Pikeville and Prestonsburg, playing tonight up at Pikeville as this makes now, what, 3 or 4 years straight that they've started the season playing each other.
And that's a huge matchup on the opening week of the football season.
It is.
Week 0, as they call it. And, of course, you know, Phelps, this is their first time they've played a home football game, Larry, in 5 years, if I'm right.
First time in 5 years, huh?
They've been on the road.
Well, they have. They've been playing over at the old Vipperman Stadium, and then wherever there for a while, you know.
I mean, for a couple of years there, they didn't even get to do that. They were on the road completely.
Right.
And we're ready for kickoff now as South Floyd has it teed up. And that is Matthew Compton ready to kick it away for the Raiders. Let's see, we got back deep. Is that John Hall, number 1, over on the far side? And let's see, Stevie Yates, 33, I believe, here on the near side. As it's a 3 is all I can see. Maybe it may be Cameron Donaldson, number 34.
34, that's who it is.
Cameron Donaldson. I think it's number 1 over there, John Hall. On the far side, I don't see a 7, so it has to be on where he's looking at me. That's a 1. And we're ready to get this one underway just as soon as the officials give us the whistle here.
Well, don't know. He was looking for sideline. Now the officials on the sides coming back out to the center of the field. So
coming back out to the hash marks on what's is there a clock issue or?
Well, don't know.
Don't know either. I don't see. And they're yelling something over here to the sideline. I don't know if there's something they don't like somewhere. Is there something on the field down there? Something wrong with the goalpost maybe?
They might be making them shut that gate down in the end of the end zone.
Okay.
I see one of the coaches walking down there. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but evidently that's what it is. Well, no, he's...
Huh? Oh, okay. They need another chain person.
Need another chain gang.
Yeah, they finally found somebody to go over, take that spot. As he's making his way over there, I guess you gotta have two men on chain, 1 on the box.
You do. True.
And now looks like we're about ready to go back to action, and everything's still the same. We've got Hall back deep, along with Donaldson, and ready to kick it away here. And it's going to be kicked wide, and Hall will take it at the 15-yard line, trying to cut back. And he cuts back inside, gets across the 25, out close to the, 29-yard line maybe? 28-yard line maybe where they're going to mark him at.
28 where they're going to put it down. So Betsy Layne will start 1st and 10 from their own 28 as number 3, Jordan Kendrick, a 6-foot, 135-pound senior, will be at quarterback.
And Hall will be in the backfield, in the split backfield with him. And that is 21 Logan Lane or 22 Dylan Hunter. Can't see the other side of his number there. As we're waiting on.
What's 141, I think he said.
141 back on the clock. Oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. And now we're ready.
All right, split. They got twin split to the right, 1 wide out left. And the split backs in the backfield. And in the shotgun is Kendrick. I believe that's 21 back there, Logan Lane with him.
It is 21.
Okay. And John Hall, number 1. He's the man that ran the opening kickoff back. And we're about to get everything situated again, I think. There's a whistle. And Kendrick ready to take the snap. And he's going to hand it off up middle to Hall. And John Hall's going to get out to about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. Pickup of 3, maybe 4 yards.
I think we're going to give him 3, mark him down at the 31.
Okay. Gain of 3, we'll call it. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Look like number 48 for South Floyd in on the tackle. That would be Austin Akers.
Yep. Split backs again. Twins right, 1 wide out left, same formation. Kendrick looking to the sideline for the call. And Kendrick gets set out of that pistol, takes it, and again going to hand it off to Hall, and this time he's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage, Larry.
Yeah, ball come loose, but it already been, the whistle had been blown, yeah. Hall took shot, looked like he's shaking up.
He gets up, getting up slow. Got his helmet off down there.
Well, he's not getting up. He got doubled up. Looked like he might have got his legs caught up and under him and stuff. So he looks like he could be in some pain.
Okay, hate to see that this early in the season. I hate to see it at all, but especially in the opening game out here like that, as he's doubled up in some pain. Let's see how long they're going to take here. We may want to take a break here, Larry. To Betsy Layne High School here, Larry, and they've helped Mr. Hall off to the sideline over here and still working on him, but we're ready to go back to play. Glad to see he was able to come off of there with some help, but he was able to come off the field without being put in a stretcher.
Well, right, and he was. They unwrapped his, took his shoe off and unwrapped his ankle. It looked like an ankle issue. He was putting a little pressure on it. So
Kendrick back to throw. He steps up now, gets a little pressure, flushed out of the pocket, throws it downfield, incomplete. Intended for Logan Lane, number 21. And it'll bring up 4th down and 7 now for the Bobcats of Betsy Layne. So South Floyd will get their first touch of the football here. I would imagine they'll punt it away.
Yeah, ball on Betsy Layne's own 31-yard line. I don't think
I wouldn't think
too early in the season, too early in the game to see a maybe a fake or something, but you never know.
See, I can't see that 33 dropping back. 33.
I think that's 50.
No, I mean drop back to receive down here.
Oh, okay.
Is that 33 or 23? Maybe 23 seal. I don't see a 33, but I could be wrong. Punt is away, and they're kind of angling away, and that one probably won't be returned as it will bounce across the 40. Well, he picks it up, tries to return it. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a tough move right there, and he is wearing number 33. And do you have a 33 on your roster?
I think that's 23.
Is that 23? I don't know.
23, yeah. Let's see.
That's 23 at seal. But it looks like a 33.
Yeah, it was 33. They was, and I don't have a 33.
Okay. It'll be 1st and 10 now for South Floyd at the 45-yard line after the gutsy return there. Who we got? Is that 13 at quarterback?
Yes.
Cotton. Elijah Cotton takes it, and he's going to pitch it back.
233. Maybe we'll get
a name here.
Going
to give him 2 yards there. Going to mark him up at the 47. And does anybody have a 33? James Little? Okay. So we're going to go with. They had him at 35 is what I got him, but, or 3 earlier, so it could be. Cotton brings the play back from the sideline, brings 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Raiders of South Floyd. 9:41 to go into the first quarter, just underway as Betsy Layne goes 3 and out and punts it away. South Floyd now with that I formation in the backfield, motion coming to the near side, and Cotton is going to be caught. That was a broken play. Cotton breaks loose though, trying to get to the outside, turns the corner. He's going to have the 1st down and more. He's out across the 40, down inside the 30-yard line, looks like, and there's a late flag, maybe a hit out of bounds. And there's another flag as we've got pushing and shoving going on, looks like. And let's see.
I think you want to have 2 dead ball penalties here, Charlie. I think you're right on the first one. Late hit out of bounds, and then the late flag come in and looked like they was joshing around a little bit, so I'm not sure if they're going to call it. They could call that on both players, and offset it.
Looks like the ball's going to be at the 27-yard line. So what will that be?
Well, they was on the 48, wasn't it?
Yep. 33 is Little, okay.
Yep.
So 33 is James Bud Little.
See, they're marking it on the 29, Charlie, so that'd be 21, 24-yard run.
Okay, big run. And I think these may be offsetting penalties from the looks of things. So there were 3 unsportsmanlike or not unnecessary roughness. I guess what is it, Larry? What's the exact actual call there?
Well, the first 2 was personal fouls, which
offset.
Yeah, but that was unsportsmanlike, and then evidently the first one was a personal foul against South Floyd because they're marking that one off. They're counting the 1st down. and they're going to keep the chain set where they, well.
3 penalties is what it was. So you had 2 offsetting penalties, 1 on either team, and then the third penalty they marked off, right?
Right.
Okay. And it's a 15-yarder.
But they moved the chains back and called it 1st and 10. I thought if it was a dead ball, it should count the first down, then mark it 15, be 1st and 25, right?
I would have thought so. Cotton under center again. And here's motion. They take it. And Cotton this time will hand it to second man through. And is that Little again? Layne. No, Layne was on the tackle. Little on the carry,
yeah.
So Little picks up 4 yards. Well, let's see. 5 yards. We'll mark him at the 39. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up now for the Raiders. I formation again behind Cotton. Takes it, and this time Cotton again. Second man through again. It's Bud Little, and Little will get close to the first down, Larry. He's going to be right at that 34-yard line, looks like.
Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of the spot. They're saying 3rd down.
Okay, so he's just shy of that hash mark.
About the length of the football, at least, isn't it?
Yep. Let's see he's 3rd and less than the yard, looks like, coming up for the Raiders of South Floyd. I formation again, Cotton under center. And Cotton, long time look for him, maybe. Nope, going to hand it to the fullback up the middle, and he's got more than enough for the first down. I think it was Austin Akers at 48, is that right?
48, you're right.
So Austin Akers with a nice pickup for the first down.
Picks up 2.
Yep. So 1st and 10. So South Floyd, the only team to have a first down, they've got 2 of them on this opening drive.
Yes, they have.
And they're in 4-down territory, I'd imagine. Here the ball resting at the 32-yard line.
I think you'd be right on that.
And this time we're going back to that same I formation, 1 wide out wide to the right. Cotton under center. Cotton pitches it out this time, trying to get him out on the corner, and nice tackle out there by Betsy Layne's number 5,
That's
Trimble Dotson.
Trimble Dotson. One nice one-on-one tackle stopped him for, what's they going to give him, maybe 1?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
No gain.
James Little doing a good, thought he was going to get to the corner, and Dotson just comes through and with a nice diving tackle, stops him for no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
If he'd got by Dotson on that, he could have had some yardage to pick up.
Right. It was a good call, but it was just a great play by Dotson. I formation again, 1 wide out wide right, same formation they've run all evening. And there's Cotton with the quarterback draw, and he'll get to the, looks like we'll mark him at the 29-yard line, looks like.
Derek Keithley on the tackle for the Bobcats.
So let's see, that'll bring up a
29. That's going to bring up 7, isn't it?
Yep,
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Pick up a 3 on the play. And South Floyd back in the huddle. Betsy Layne. Now, of course, it gets a little harder to run now because you kind of narrow the field down the farther down you go.
And as you said a while ago, Charlie, had 4-down territory, and they've called the plays like they have, yeah. 4 downs.
And Cotton back wanting to throw, and he's under pressure running to the outside, and he's going to run with it himself, and he is going to be tackled, looks like at about the 26-yard line. And we're going to play 4th down, and let's see.
Pick up 3.
So we'll call it 4th down and 4.
Cotton very evasive back there on the big run that he had of 27 yards. Shook off a tackle that actually should have been tackled for about a 7-yard loss, and ended up picking up 27 yards and flushed out of the pocket that time and had the speed to get to the outside and pick 3 up.
Yeah, so a makeable 4th down here, though. 4th, and we're going to call it 4. And we're approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Fast-moving quarter after the after we had the injury timeout.
Cotton under center, has motion. Going to pitch it to the motion man. And I'll tell you what, trying to break outside. He breaks a couple of tackles. That is 23, Seal. And let's see where they're going. He's going to be short. That was good defense that time by the Betsy Layne Bobcats as they got in the backfield. They couldn't tackle him, but they made him change the direction and forced him to the sideline.
Well, it's good pursuit. They slowed him up, as you said. The first man slowed him up, missed the tackle, and couldn't get him down. But Betsy Layne's defensive pursuit caught up with him, and he's going to turn it over as he only picked up one on that one.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Betsy Layne Bobcats going the other way.
Who was that ran that ball? Did you get that?
That was 23, Seal, Harley Seal.
Okay.
And it'll be the spread again for Betsy Layne. Twins to the left. One wide out right, split backs in the backfield. Kendrick takes it out of the shotgun. A little crossbuck action back there. And he is going to be dropped for the loss. As I don't know if he was going to throw that ball or what. He didn't have a chance to make a decision.
He didn't have a chance to make a decision. There's a nice play that time by Chad Bates, blitzing in from his outside linebacker position. And what, they're going to lose 6 on that one, looks like.
That's a big play right there. 2nd down and 16, we'll call it. If they put the ball right at the 20, yep.
They might kindly put that one in the playbook, because if they'd have handed off on that crossbuck, the running back was wide open.
Yeah, he had a spot. And it'll be, again, one back in the backfield. This time back to throw is Kendrick. And Kendrick steps up into the pocket, throws it. Is it picked? Did he get it off the ground? What are the officials saying? Did he?
No, nope, incomplete.
Incomplete, okay. I couldn't see because he was down into the players there, but, you know, he had a shot at it.
Yeah.
Ball was underthrown.
Underthrown by 2 or 3 yards.
Yep.
His tight end was open. If have to throw out and up and let him go after it.
Got to lead them with it. You're right. 3rd and 16 now coming up for Betsy Layne, and they're at their own 20-yard line, so that's a tough spot to be. Split backs in the backfield. This time be twins wide to the left, one wide out right. Kendrick will go out of that shotgun. And he's getting everybody set. Takes a snap. He's wanting to throw again. Straight drop back, just kind of throws it out in the flats. And out to about the 32-yard line. Is that 30 or 30?
34.
34, Donaldson. And it'll be 4th down coming up for Betsy Layne now. Cameron Donaldson gets the
If Donaldson could have kept his balance, he was out there.
Down,
yeah, he was out there. Could have got that 1st down. And
we're going to have a quick kick?
No, I think they're going for it, Charlie.
Well,
they're coming to line of scrimmage, act like they're going to run a play.
Yeah, there's motion out of the backfield. Donaldson is a single setback.
Going to try to pull them off, it ain't going to work.
They're going to have to call it.
And welcome back to Betsy Layne as we're in the 1st quarter. Betsy Layne, South Floyd, 2:54 left. Betsy Layne will be punting the ball, Charlie, as it's 4th and 5 on their own 31-yard line.
Tried to draw them off sides, didn't work, so had to call the timeout, and it's a bad punt. And Betsy Layne or South Floyd will pick it up, and he's going to take it down the sidelines. If he didn't step out of bounds, that's going to be a touchdown for Harley Seal. And let's see, there is a flag on the play. Back here at about the 33-yard line, so that one will be coming back more than likely. Let's see what the call is going to be here. It'll be officials talking about it. And the gentleman in the white hat will give us the call.
Personal foul.
Personal foul on South Floyd.
Well, the White Hat's mic'd up, but you can't really hear. I can't hear what he's saying. I mean, exactly. So probably maybe a block in the back, block below the waist. I can't tell. I couldn't see it from my vantage point, but taking a touchdown away, and they're going to back it up all the way to the 48-yard line of Betsy Layne.
Yep.
So South Floyd was set up 1st and 10.
Yep, so they'll get possession of the football, but they've got a ways to go still.
Always hurts when you take points off the board.
And let's see what South Floyd will come out with. They were running that I formation that first drive, and it was working for them. Let's see. Cotton brings the play in from the sideline. And it'll be good 1st and 10. We got 2:46 left here in the first quarter. Still no score in the ball game. South Floyd coming back up the line. And they'll go that I formation. Cotton will go under center. One wide out to the right. And this time Cotton's going to run it. That's a design quarterback sweep, and Betsy Layne all over, just can't make the tackle. Finally, ball's loose, and Betsy Layne has it if it's down. And I saw the beanbags come out. That looks like it's a fumble.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Betsy Layne had it going down.
Yeah. Number 52 coming out for Betsy Layne, Derek Keithley with the big recovery.
And it'll be Betsy Layne football now, 2:30 to play in the half, or in the quarter. Ball at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10, so Betsy Layne come out with good field position. They're on their own side of the midfield stripe.
Cotton to cut that one back. He's very evasive. The Bobcats was having trouble catching him, but when he cut back, the backside pursuit, he cut right into it and took a nice shot.
And they did, and they had great penetration. They were in the backfield. Like I say, they're just going to get a hand on him.
They can't get a hand on him.
Kendrick out of the shotgun. Twins right, one wide out left. Split backs. Takes it and trying to run the crossbuck out, and this one's, oh man, nice hit. Going to be a good pickup out there for Donaldson. But I'll tell you what, he took a lick there, didn't he, about the 49-yard line?
He did. That was Justin Isaac put a good lick on him, but Donaldson ran through it and picked up a couple yards after that. So just like we said before, you know, they faked that crossbuck the last series they had and was trying to pass it. Got the quarterback sacked. This time they handed off. Got a nice pickup of 4 yards.
2nd down and 6 now. Twins right, one wide out left. Split backs in the backfield. Kendrick in the shotgun. Quickly going to hand it off. They've got another flag over here on the sideline. That would have been a 1st down if it counts. Logan Lane on the carry, number 21 for Betsy Layne. And that's a flag right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see, is that going to be lined up offside, you think?
Well, if it was, it should have blown it before the play.
Okay. Nope, illegal
formation, Betsy Layne.
Too many men on the line of scrimmage, yep. Okay. That'll take away a 1st down, make it 3rd and 11, or 3rd and 9 now.
Should be
2nd and 9, that's right.
Yeah. And, well, from where they got it marked, it's going to be 2nd and 10, yes. And they still might not have got that
6-yard penalty.
Well, no, actually, a 4-yard penalty because he only scored 4. He only gained 4 yards first time.
So rolling out Kendrick, and he is going to be forced out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage from the looks of things.
Yes. No gain.
3rd down and 10, we'll call it. But that should have been a penalty from the line of scrimmage, shouldn't it? Or is it?
Yeah, from the you know.
You're right. If it was 2nd down and 6,
and he only had a 4-yard gain. So if it's a 5-yard penalty, it should have been a yard further back. Yep. But
it is what it is.
Hey, it's first game of the season. Everybody get their ducks in a row. Don't they?
Trips right this time. One wide out left. One back in the backfield. And Kendrick, we've got a whistle and. Did they not have enough people to get everybody off, or a timeout, or what?
Well,
I think you got a timeout.
We've got a timeout, but there was no indication of who called it. So we'll take one ourselves. 49.5 seconds left here in the quarter. This is your Intermountain Sports Network. And we're back at Betsy Layne. 49.5 seconds left first quarter. No score. Betsy Layne has it 3rd and 10 from their own 48-yard line, Charlie.
Trips right, one wide out left. Kendrick back to throw. And South Floyd coming after him, and they've got him. And they're going to drop him for him. Well, they're going to blow the whistle. Stopped his forward progress.
There's a hold big time off that left-hand side coming through there and didn't see no flag come out.
Well, I guess they lost 15 yards on the play. And they'll take the. I mean, I'm sure South Floyd will take it.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
4th and
20.
20, yep. South Floyd will have to punt it away again. Who's back there punting? Is that number 5, Trimble Dotson? Is that right? Is that a 5 or 6?
5 or 6, I can't tell.
We don't have a 6.
We don't have a 6. Got to be 5.
Got to be a 5. Trimble Dotson.
There it is. Now he turned away. See, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. No score. We'll be right back. Second quarter action. This is your Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to Betsy Layne. We're ready for second quarter action. It's 4th and 22 from the 37-yard line for Betsy Layne, so they will be forced to punt. This will be their 3rd punt. The last one didn't go too well, did it, Charlie?
No, it didn't. He had a little squib kick out of the backfield. Dotson gets the snap. Much better kick this time. Got a little end-over-end kick going. He'll be taking it the 35-yard line. And breaking tackles and fighting his way ahead is Bub Little. And Little will get to about close to midfield, call it the 49-yard line, I think. Depends on who's spotting the ball, right?
Yep. And Betsy Layne has a player down.
It was a pretty good collision out there.
That was the player that Little ran over. And welcome back to Betsy Layne. 11:55 here in the first half. As Betsy Layne had a player that was injured. That was Corey Kidd. He got up and walked off the field under his own power. And South Floyd will have it 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line, Charlie.
And let's see what the Raiders will do is, they'll line up back in that I formation.
They've had some great field position. They've just not been able to do anything with it.
And here's a handoff, second man through, and I'm going to assume that's Little. I can't see.
You're right.
Yep.
Pick up of 2.
He's been running the tail, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. And the thing is, they're running a lot of clock, too, with this running game here.
They have. Betsy Layne, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't picked the first down.
They have not.
3 and outs. That won't get it done, will it?
2nd down and 8. I formation again. Cotton has motion coming to the near side. Takes the snap and again hands it off in the backfield. And again, that is Bub Little. And he's going to get out near the 44, 46-yard line. Pick up of what, 3 more?
Yes.
So we 3rd down now and 5?
16 yards on 6 carries now for Little.
So 3rd down and 5. Yeah, way South Floyd's moving the football, they may go. This may be 4th down territory right now.
Could be. Well, Betsy Layne's showed no indication that they can move the ball. So you're right. Coach could take a chance, see how it comes out.
3rd and 5. Cotton under center. Here's that motion again. Cotton this time. Oh, nice little draw. Beautiful execution on the draw. Cotton's going to get the 1st down out at the 45-yard line as looked like he was going to pitch it back and he just curled right up into the open hole.
Well, I think actually, Charlie, that he was going to pitch it out and the linebacker came off the end for Betsy Layne and got between him and the pitch man, so he just turned it up.
It looked good. What it was very successful. It's 1st and 10 at the 40.
And that now for Cotton is 5 carries with 40 yards. Of course, he had the fumble on the last drive they had.
So 1st and 10 at the 40. South Floyd will come back at the line of scrimmage in that same formation. Oh, Yeah, they're going to come back up in a, wait a minute. Yeah, Cotton under center, I formation behind him. There's motion and low snap. And Cotton kind of reverses field, keeps it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line. Could have been a horse collar there.
It could have been, and South Floyd was lucky on that one, Charlie, because everybody knew the count except the center.
Yeah.
Because nobody else moved. When the ball was hiked, even Cotton dropped it, and he was managed to pick it up. But none of the other line moved at all. So miscommunication that time they got away with.
So 2nd down and 9 after a gain of 1. Under just about 9 minutes to play here in the first half. South Floyd back up the line of scrimmage. And again, they'll go with slot right. Eye backfield behind Cotton. Cotton has the motion going again. And takes the snap. He's going to pitch it this time. And nice cut back inside. And they're going to say he went down. We'll spot him at the 35. I thought he got to 36.
I think his knee went down at the 35.
So that was James Bub Little on the carry.
Pick up a 4.
So 3rd and 5 now coming up for the Raiders. Bobcats so far haven't had an answer for this running game.
Well, you know, they're getting some pressure in the backfield from the ends, but not able to make the tackle. And, of course, that time just a nice move that time by Little as he cut it upfield. Play looked like it was designed to go outside. But, you know, they've had opportunities, the Bobcats has, to make some tackle for losses, just not been able to convert the tackle.
Same formation, this time the slot's to the left. I formation behind Cotton. No motion this time, Cotton looking to throw. And Cotton going to take it and run with it. I don't think it was a design draw. He's going to gain about 2 yards on the play, looks like. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 3, I believe.
Right. Betsy Layne stripped the ball from him as he's going down, but the whistles had already blown the play dead as forward motion was stopped.
Brings up 4th down and 3.
Betsy Layne had one big stop already on the South Floyd's first drive in the first quarter on 4th down and turned it over on down. So see if they can rise to the occasion again.
And this one very dangerous right here also as it's near that red zone, ball to 33-yard line.
South Floyd taking a little longer in the huddle this time than they had been.
And this time looks like they're going to go same formation, slot left. I formation behind Cotton. Motion. Cotton, 2nd man through, and he's not going to, he might have second effort. We'll see. It's going to be close.
I think they're going to mark him just a little bit short. Charlie, from the line judge, he's got him marked about the length of football short, looks like.
That's James Little, and on the carry, let's see. We'll look at the, not even going to have to bring the marker out.
Yep.
So twice here in the first half, South Floyd has been denied on 4th down. Been a defensive struggle, no score in the ball game, 6:26 to go here in the first half.
Betsy Layne defense, the old Cleveland Browns defense, bend but don't break, right?
Well, you know, you can do all you want to between the 20s, but, you know, if you don't let them get inside those 20s, you're in pretty good shape.
If you can't get it in the end zone, it's not done you no good, has it? Now see if the Bobcats can get their offense untracked. Of course, they've lost one of their starting runners in that second play of the game, John Hall, and went off with an injured ankle.
Looked like he might have been their feature back, too.
Right.
Split backs in the backfield. Twins left, one more. He got a timeout.
Timeout.
Looks like Betsy Layne's going to call a timeout. 6:26 to play in the half. No score between South Floyd and Betsy Layne on the Intermountain Sports Network.
6:26 left here first half. Betsy Layne 1st and 10, Charlie, from their own 30-yard line.
Kendrick hands it off up the middle, and not much. You see, thought he might have got some forward progress there as he pulled backwards, but if Raiders, the officials say no, it's 21, Logan Lane.
Logan Lane, that's his first carry.
No gain on the play, looks like, Larry. Second down and 10. Split backs again, this time one wide out wide to the left. Twins right. Kendrick in the backfield with split backs with him. Takes it and looking to throw. Trying to drag it across a little middle screen there, and it's incomplete. And that was intended for Logan Lane.
Kendrick now 1 of 4 in the passing game for 7 yards.
And let's see, Betsy Layne again will come out of the huddle quickly. One wide out wide to the left, Twins to the right. Cripps to the right, one back in the backfield this time. Jordan Kendrick in the shotgun. Single back behind him, Kendrick back to throw. And Kendrick being chased, and he evades one tackle, gets by, but he can't get by another one. And he's going to go down at about the 28-yard line for a loss of 3. And it'll bring up a 4th down and about 13.
That's the 3rd sack for the Raiders here in the first half. Betsy Layne is yet to record a sack. They've had a chance to sack Cotton, couldn't catch him.
Right. Cotton has been evasive back there.
He has been.
And ready to punt it away now is Trimble Dotson.
And again, South Floyd should come out of this with great field position. They've played pretty well on half a field so far on the offensive side.
And we have another timeout called by Betsy Layne. 4:48 to play here in this first half. We'll be back with no score on the Intermountain Sports Network.
As Betsy Layne set to punt, it's 4th and 13, and Charlie, offense has not showed up here in the first half for the Bobcats.
Nope, there's the punt is away. It's a high one, and he's going to get away from this one, and it will take a Betsy Layne bounce to the 43-yard line. And
that could be the worst field position they've had to start a drive.
Well,
and it's not bad field position when you get it on your 42-yard line.
Good place to start. 4:48 to play here in the first half. South Floyd will have a chance to maybe run the ball down the field. They've been able to move the ball in between the 20s, but they've not been able to get it inside the 20 yet, have they?
Well, Charlie, right now, Betsy Layne with -5 total yards here in the first half. And South Floyd right now, let's see, 65 at 68. So it's not been an offensive show.
No. I formation behind Cotton. One slot to the left. Cotton has motion coming across. Takes a snap, and we've got a flag on the other side.
Offsides Betsy Layne. And the coach called that one, Charlie.
Oh, did
Betsy Layne, the Betsy Layne player moved, and the official never threw his flag, and the coach jumped over, and then the Betsy Layne player moved again, and finally he threw it.
And it'll be 1st and 5 now for Betsy Layne. Let's see, ball at the 47-yard line. I formation. Slot to the left again. Cotton takes it, and again hands it second man through. And Little, nice tackle, but he gained a yard by slinging him forward.
He's going to pick up 3.
Had him at the 49 and just threw him to the midfield.
He did.
2nd down and 2 coming up now for South Floyd.
I think that was number 78, Jeremiah Keithley on the tackle for Betsy Layne.
Getting that I formation, slot to the left. Here's the motion. Cotton going to work the option, pitches it back. And outside to Little. Little, nice plant, cuts back inside, gets up near the 40-yard line. Nice gain. So going to be about
9.
Okay.
I'm going to mark him at the 41. Ball was at the 50, so it's a 9-yard gain.
Yep. 3:57 to play here in the first half.
That's 10 carries now for Little for 34 yards. As you said, made a nice plant and what they call that a jab step, you know, and they got another 2 or 3 yards as the defender just sailed right on by.
Again, the I formation. Slot to the left. Cotton has motion coming to the near side, takes a snap, hands it off to his fullback, and he's got the first down and then some, I believe.
He's rumbling.
Yep, that is Austin Akers on the carry. And he's going to get down to the 27.
Pick up 14 for the big man.
I think all eyes were on Little, and he just kind of started rumbling down the middle.
Well, that's, you know, you hand it off, you know, and get them focusing on that one player, and then that's when you do just like the cross buck or the quick hitter, it's what to get, and nice play call.
I formation again, slot to the left. They've been using that to their advantage here tonight. There's the slot in motion again, and Cotton, I think he turned the wrong way that time, Larry. Looked like a broken play. And Keithley with the tackle for loss. Loss of what, 1 or 2? Let's see.
2. Look, I have to go mark him back to the 30.
Maybe 3.
3 yards.
So second down 13. .224 to play here in the half.
I was going to ask you a question. Did South Floyd or Wheelwright invent the motion?
I don't know.
As long as I can ever remember, even when my sons played here at Betsy Layne, that was the staple of their offense, was put that one man in motion.
There he comes again. I formation again, and again they're going to hand it off to Little. And Betsy Layne's kind of got that starting to control the line of scrimmage a little bit the last couple of plays now.
Well, they've got them backed up on the short field, and that's where they've really toughened up and stopped South Floyd down inside.
Bowing their back a little bit here. Gain of 2, be third down and 11. Down to a minute, almost a minute and a half left here in the first half. And South Floyd in no hurry here. 4 down territory, obviously.
And they will get the ball to start this second half. So we've said many times over the years, big momentum switch sometimes if you've got it at the end of the first half and can score and then come out the second half and get the ball.
And it looks like we have motion, I believe. Yep. It'll back them up 5. It'll be 3rd and 16 now.
Yeah, it's not helping the cause any there.
And it looked like Cotton was getting ready to throw one that time.
Yes. Hasn't attempted a pass yet. Yep. He's been back to throw, but been flushed out of the pocket, but he hasn't let one fly yet.
We'll see. I'm sure you'll see another chance to throw one here, because I'm sure Betsy Layne will take the penalty.
Yes.
I guess you don't have a choice on the motion, do you?
No, that's a dead ball.
So 3rd and 16 now. We're down to 47 seconds left in the first half. So they might get 1, maybe 2 more plays off.
Well, South Floyd's got that. We don't know who called that first time out, but
at least 2.
I think they called 1, so they got 2.
Cotton throwing deep, and he's got a man. He had it and dropped it.
Yes, he did.
That was looking for Harley Seal.
Might have got off with a little push off on that one, but he was open. There's no flag hit the ground.
So 4th down 16 now, 30 seconds left. They may take another shot at the end zone here, Larry.
I think so.
But they don't have a lot to lose here unless they were to give up a long pick return.
Yeah. Pick 6 would hurt.
Yeah. And he'd just about have to take that, too, with 30 seconds left.
Right.
So now 4th and
So 4th, 16. Twins left, I formation in the backfield. Cotton dropping back and throws it behind his intended receiver, incomplete. And could have took a little more time off the clock. Is the only thing could have done on that one.
Yes, it tried to run a little slant pattern, and I don't know if he's supposed to have done a little hook, you know, and pull up and catch the ball, or the receiver is going on across the field. But like you said, it's about 3 or 4 yards behind him, no chance.
Right.
So we'll see what the Bobcats can do, as they've attempted 4 passes so far. Kendrick completing 1 for 7 yards.
And he is in the shotgun. Got trips to the left and twins to the right. In that pistol formation, I guess not really shotgun when you're in front of the back, is it?
Right.
And we have a whistle out of the back judge.
Don't see no indications.
Timeout.
Timeout.
South Floyd. We'll keep you right here on 26 seconds left in the first half, Larry. And South Floyd is kind of, you know, they dominated this first half on the offensive side, but neither team has been able to do anything spectacular. Betsy Layne has let them run up and down the middle of the field, but they bowed their back inside the 30.
Yeah, they have. They've had 2. Now 3, I suppose.
Yep.
Balls turned over on down. So
been denied 3 times.
3 times, it have been. And so South Floyd, they haven't punted the ball, have they?
No.
Had great field position. I think the worst field position they've had as starting a offensive drive was around 43. Like you said, the Bobcat defense is stoutened up inside the 30 and turned them over. But on the offensive side, the Bobcats are in negative yardage right now if you count the yardage on the sacks that Kendrick's taken, and they have sacked him 3 times so far.
And they'll come back out again, this time trips to the left. 1 wide out right. Kendrick out of the pistol. 26 seconds left here in the first half. And Kendrick back to throw. No rush from Betsy Layne. And now Kendrick will pick it up and run with it. And we've got a flag on the play. Kendrick steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
That's going to come back as a hold in the backfield.
I didn't see the hold now. I mean, I'll be honest. If it was behind the play.
Well, you get block, hold.
Yeah.
You get a quarterback scrambling and flag thrown in the backfield, it's 95% of the time it's going to be the hold.
So 6, that'll bring it back. It'll be, what is it, still first down and what, 25 now? Or it'll be from the...
Be the spot of the foul, 10 yards.
Yeah.
So they're marking it inside the 20 down to about the 17, looks like. So it's going to be about 25 yards. End up being about a 15-yard penalty.
Yep. So 1st and 25 now. 16 seconds left.
Just
run the clock out and go in.
You just take a knee.
And Kendrick will take the snap. He is going to try to throw it again. Now he's going to do a little quarterback draw. Cuts it back inside. Breaks a couple of tackles. And he'll go down at the 35-yard line. And that should be the last play of the first half. And we will go to the break. Tied at 0 between South Floyd and Betsy Layne on the Intermountain Sports Network.
With business class solutions from Gearhart Broadband, it's all smiles around your workplace. Choose the reliable internet and Wi-Fi speeds that meet your needs, from 250 meg download plans all the way up to 1 gig. And Business Class Voice provides the business-savvy features that keep you in touch with your customers. Contact the Gearhart Broadband professional team today for customized business solutions at affordable rates. Now that will make you smile. Gearhart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
These days, our home's also our office.
With Gearhart broadband speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home Wi-Fi, you can do your best work from home. Contact Gearhart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
And welcome back to Betsy Layne High School here at the half. We're tied 0-0 in what's been a defensive battle here. And Larry, I think your stats may prove that out a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Charlie. First for Betsy Layne in the rushing game, Hall carried it 2 times for 3 yards. That second carry, the second play of the game, is when he was injured, went out, and he never returned. Kendrick, 5 carries for 1 yard. Of course, he had 3 sacks, so that took away from a lot of his yardage. Donaldson, 1 carry for 4 yards, and Lane carried it 1 time for 0 yards. In the passing game, Kendrick 1 of 4 for 7 yards. Donaldson had that catch. So for a total of 15 total yards in the first half for Betsy Layne, 15 yards, 3 turnovers. And for South Floyd, Little carried the ball 11 times for 36 yards, had 8 carries for Cotton for 40 yards. Akers carried it twice for 16 yards, and Seal 1 carry for 1 yard. Cotton 0 of 2 in the air. So neither team broke the 100-yard barrier in the first half. South Floyd a total of 93 yards, Betsy Layne a total of 15 yards. So it's definitely been a defensive struggle.
It has been. And it'll be Betsy Layne kicking the ball away here to start the second half. And let's see, back deep for South Floyd will be Little. And is that the Cotton? Yeah, Cotton and Little back deep.
Number 60 will be doing the kicking honors for Betsy Layne. That's Sam Board.
And just as soon as the officials give him the signal, we're ready to go. And here we go. It's going to be a line drive kick. It'll be taken at the 20 by Little. Little trying to cut the corner on the outside, breaks a tackle, cuts it back inside, gets it up to about the 47, 48-yard line. Maybe even 49. It'll be 1st and 10 for South Floyd.
We'll mark him at the 48, Charlie, and again, great field position for South Floyd.
I think we'll mark him at the 49.
Are they marking at the 49?
Yep,
okay.
49.
Yeah, they are 49.
Great run by Little. Little has been...
Well, you know, the worst starting position for an offensive drive for South Floyd in the first half was their own 43-yard line.
Yeah,
So, you know, they've moved the ball just as you said in the first half. They've moved it down inside the 30 of Betsy Layne, but just not been able to sustain the drive to put points on the board.
Same high formation, slot left. Here's the motion back to this side. And they're going to hand it off again to Little out of the backfield. And Little's going to get 4 yards on the play, looks like. But Little picks up 4, 2nd down and 6. Watch for him to give it to that slot here in a minute, Larry, because that defensive end is ignoring him right now.
Right. Yeah, they're focusing in on Little, as we seen that in the first half on the one play. They handed off to Akers, and Akers bursted up the middle on that quick hitter for 14 yards.
So 2nd down and 6 coming up. South Floyd again in the same formation. Slot left. Cotton will get under center. No motion this time. Cotton will hand it off to Little. 2nd man through. And Little's going to get...
He's got the first down.
Yeah, going to be right at the marker. Maybe just shy, looks like.
Marked a little shy now, maybe.
Going to be a pickup of about 4.
Pick up, give him 5 on that one. Be 3rd and 1.
Yep, you're right. Third down 1, 30 or 10:30 to play here in the third quarter. As coming back up the line of scrimmage, South Floyd in that eye, slot left. Here's the motion again. Cotton hands it off to the fullback this time. Yep. And he's got the 1st down and more as he'll get up to about the 36-yard line. And it's Donaldson on the carry. Akers, I'm sorry. Wrong fullback. So first,
mark him on the 37, give him 5.
Yep. And that's open. You got to give that yardage is coming as a direct result of Little's running, though.
Reminds you of some of the play calling and running of the Belfry Pirates, doesn't it?
And a similar formation Belfry will run out of.
Right.
High formation again. Cotton under center. Motion. And we've got flag out of the backfield.
False start, probably.
Okay. It is a false start.
Akers got 21 yards on 3 carries as far as average per carry. He's by far the leading ground gainer of anybody that's carried the ball tonight for either team.
And he'll line back up, come out of the huddle here, 1st and 15. South Floyd bring it back up the line of scrimmage. Same look, slot left, I formation. Cotton takes a snap and a little option, pitches it out, nice pitch. And Little just bowls his way down close to the 36-yard line.
Marking him at the 37, Charlie.
37.
Going to get him back to the original line of scrimmage, give him 5.
Okay. So 2nd down and 10 now for the Raiders.
Little's been the workhorse so far.
And we've got a flag. I don't know if it's a sideline warning or what on the sideline.
Probably a warning because it come in awful late.
No.
Unsportsmanlike.
Okay.
And that was on a player, 59 White, he said.
Must have said something. So that'll make it 2nd down and 25. The Raiders shooting themselves in the foot here.
And I don't have a 59 on my roster.
59 or let's see. 69? Okay.
69, okay. B.B. Sloan.
Yep. 9:09 to play here in the 3rd quarter as they've taken a chunk of time off this clock. I formation. Here comes the motion. And they're trying to run an option, and boy, Betsy Layne played it to the tee. The defensive man came in, didn't give him a chance to make the pitch, and cut him off, made him cut it up the middle.
Well, it was a hat on a hat there. He had a blocker out in front of him. There was a man on the blocker. His man covered the pitch man, so he didn't have no choice to turn it up. The linebacker was waiting for him. He picks up 1.
Textbook coverage of the option right there by the Betsy Layne Bobcats. 3rd down, 24.
South Floyd shooting themselves in the foot on this drive. They was moving it, got it down to the Betsy Layne 37-yard line, 1st and 10. And since then, it's been 2 penalties and a 1-yard gain.
And again, they'll come out the same look. I formation, slot left. Cotton under center. Back to throw is Cotton. And he is going to be sacked.
Yep. Number 67, that's Skylar Adkins, the first man there for Betsy Layne. That's their first sack of the night.
You know, they've had their chances. This is the first time they've been able to get a hand on him. And Betsy Layne brought a lot of pressure that time, knowing he was going to have to throw it on 3rd and long, and now they'll punt it away for the first time tonight. I'm assuming will be South Floyd 4th and 24. Let's see.
Betsy Layne now dropping the man back. That's number 3, the quarterback.
Almost 4th and 30, Larry.
It's 4th and about a Harold, I'd say.
They're down to the 4 lane anyway. Punt formation. And
blocked.
It is a
block.
And Betsy Layne picks it up, and they will fall forward with it. They'll actually gain a yard on the play, Larry.
He did. Fell right in the big lineman's hands, and he was smart enough to move it forward. So great field position for Betsy Layne as they'll take over on South Floyd's 42-yard line.
Well, you know, South Floyd was moving the football down the field. Looked like they were about ready to take control of this ball game, and then all of a sudden they shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with some bad penalties, and then Betsy Layne's defense rose up to the occasion and stopped them and made them punt the football and then got the block.
Got the block, and then one of the linemen took it out of the air, and Betsy Layne will have it, as we said, 1st and 10 on South Floyd 42.
Kendrick in the shotgun, Twins to the right, one wide out left.
That big sideline penalty really hurt him, that 15-yarder.
And there's the little crossbuck out of the backfield, and a nice run up to the 35-yard line. Who was that on the carry?
I think that was number 34, wasn't it, Donaldson?
Is that Donaldson? Okay.
And picked up 7, didn't he?
That's maybe the best play from scrimmage for Betsy Layne tonight.
By far.
So 2nd down and 3 coming up here for the Bobcats. 6:40 to play.
They had a 7-yard gain on the completed pass. That's the only one that they've got, and that was to Donaldson. And then now Donaldson had the 7-yard run. So he's been the big play man so far, if you could say that's big play.
Right. Well, it has been in tonight's game. Twins to the right, one wide out left, split backs in the backfield. Kendrick in the shotgun. Back, and he's going to throw it out. A little slot receiver. He's got it, and he's got moved. He's going down the sideline, cuts it back inside the 15 is number 5, Trimble Dotson. And Dotson will have the 1st down at about the 14-yard line, looks like, Larry. First team, I think, to be in the red zone tonight on either side, isn't it?
I think so. 21-yard gain, and got to help the benefit of a no call right here, because when he cut it upfield, it had a big-time hold. No penalty throw.
Yeah. You know, we see a lot more than they do sometimes up here, as you well know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Twins right, one wide out left, split backs again. In the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off up the middle, and not much this time.
Who was the receiver on that for Betsy Layne?
Trimble Dotson, number 5.
Okay.
Let's see, was that Donaldson on the carry at that time? And a loss of 1. Puts the ball right back at the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 11 for the Bobcats. Dotson will be the single setback. Twins each way now for Betsy Layne. Donaldson, there's a flag, and looks like
Layne, false start.
Yep. They'll back them up 5 more. Move them out to the 20.
You know, you don't think a 5-yard penalty is very much, but when you're struggling on offense and then you're inside the red zone threatening to score and take a lead and you get a 5-yard penalty, it's a big penalty.
It's huge. You're exactly right. They'll come back the same formation, pistol formation. Twins each way. Donaldson the single setback behind Kendrick. And Kendrick back to throw. Under pressure, steps up. He's going to have to run. He's going to be sacked at about the 24-yard line. It's be another loss of 4, maybe 5. So it'll be 3rd down now for Betsy Layne with 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, as the Bobcats look like they were ready to start maybe turn this ball game around, and now the South Floyd defense has stepped up.
It has. That's their 4th sack of the night.
And let's see, they'll come back out again in the, looks like go back to that pistol formation. Twins each way again. Well, now it's going to be trips right. One wide out to the left if they don't run out of time here on the play clock. Kendrick takes a snap, and he's back to throw. Has time. We've got a flag, and it's going to be incomplete. And I'm going to say that's holding, and it'll be declined, Larry.
Yes, I think you're right. It'll be declined, and the ball will be turned over on downs. Well, there's 2 flags now. Of course, both of them within the same area.
Right. Guess they'll talk about it and see if they've got the same opinion here.
Well, you know, Charlie, I know you're going to get the ball, but you back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul, man, you hold them the next time, you're going to have a 10-yard better field position.
Well, that's true, but I take football. Cardinal rule as football coach,
Hey.
don't give up possession.
Something to make you want to go,
That's right. I've seen some defenses that could do that, but I wouldn't. I think I'd take the football, wouldn't you?
Yeah, most of those defenses you do that on, no plays on Sunday.
Well, I guess that was third down. They took the penalty, didn't they? They'll throw the ball down the field, and it'll be caught for the touchdown. They didn't. Wait, I'm not sure. Was it fourth down?
They had fourth on the marker.
So if you decline, you don't replay the down, do you?
Who called that?
Who caught it?
Number 5.
Trimble Dotson. Okay. That is a huge play for Betsy Layne.
25-yard touchdown pass.
Yep. Evidently, it was third down on the. Maybe they'd already flipped the marker because the play was over.
Well, they had fourth on the scoreboard too.
Okay. Either way, South Floyd didn't argue it, so it's an extra point attempt here. They're going to go for 2. Donaldson will be the single setback out of the pistol. Kendrick gets set. Takes it, and Kendrick looking to throws it into the corner and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, and it'll remain 6-0. Betsy Layne, 4:10 to play in the third on the Intermountain Sports Network.
And we're back at Betsy Layne, 4:10 left here in the third quarter as the Bobcats put the first points on the board for either team tonight, take a 6-0 lead on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Kendrick to Dotson. 2-point conversion failed, so Betsy Layne will be kicking off, Charlie, with the lead.
Absolutely. Turnaround on that drive was tremendous for Betsy Layne.
Well, South Floyd, just like you said, they were moving the ball. They got the 5-yard false start. Then they got the 15-yard unsportsmanlike on the sideline, had the punt blocked, and, hit steamrolled from there.
Cotton will pick it up at the 25-yard line to return. And Betsy Layne does a nice job stopping him at the 32. And the worst field position of the night looks like for South Floyd here.
It is. Big hit that time by Donaldson. And
Betsy Layne player coming off the sideline may have lost a shoe or something there is Akers.
Throw the shoe.
Yep. Yeah, he's walking up. He's kind of dragging himself off. Yeah, he's getting ready to brought him look like another shoe maybe. And it'll be South Floyd with the football at the 33. That's where they mark it. 4:07 to play here in the third quarter. And Betsy Layne with the 6-point lead. And Raiders getting up back to the line of scrimmage. See if they change their tactics any here. As they'll come out with the I formation. One wide out wide to the left. Or slot left, really. Here's the motion. And he's going to
fumble.
Yep. And Betsy Layne has it. I think that was that time he was going to try and pitch it to the slot coming around, Larry. And they got confused in the backfield.
Well, I think Little, I'm not sure if Little thought he was going to get it. And like you said, that slot was coming around. He came around behind Little, and they more or less knocked it away from each other as I think that was number 51 for Betsy Layne, Kobe Bentley, on the recovery. So Betsy Layne sets up shop on the 30-yard line of South Floyd after just scoring a touchdown.
Yep, and a couple big things happening now for the Bobcats here. They've got great field position again. This time the ball right on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Now, South Floyd's turnovers hurting them here. Split backs in the backfield. Kendrick takes it and hands it to Donaldson. Donaldson fumbles and looks like South Floyd has it. Let's see if the officials going to make an indication. No, they said he didn't lose.
Snag it down. He dug it out of that pile.
I tell you what, the South Floyd player had it, but I guess he didn't control it in the pile.
Donaldson loses one in the process.
So 2nd down, 10 coming up. Or second down and 11, really, isn't it? 3:30 to play here in this third quarter. And back to throw is Kendrick. And, yep. And Kendrick running down the field, but it's not going to count. That one's going to come right back. There's a hold right back here, right in front of the white hat.
Yep.
Easy call for him to make. As, let's see, we're waiting on the official call
Well,
here.
they got another flag over here, too.
Oh, okay.
Charlie. So we might have 2 penalties.
Maybe. Let's see, it will be holding. Holding on the offense.
Must seen the same thing.
And that's a big penalty.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, but you'll replay the down.
This will be second down and 23. That being a 13-yard penalty? Well, 12-yard penalty. And it'll be Twins right, one wide out left, split backs, and again, Kendrick trying to throw a little screen up the middle, and they're going to get a couple. That's going to be, yeah, the ball may be loose.
The ball's
again.
loose.
I see the beanbag. South Floyd says they have it.
And they do.
And they do. Was that Trimble Dotson that the pass was to?
No, it was Mason Swagger, number 9.
Okay. And now the Raiders will get the football back. So Swigger gets the reception and then the fumble. 3:02 now to play in the third quarter. And again, Betsy Layne in business at the 42.
South Floyd.
South Floyd, I'm sorry, yeah. Betsy Layne came out on the field first, so I'm paying attention. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. And slot left. I formation behind Cotton. There's the motion. Cotton takes the snap. He's going to pitch it back and trying to turn the corner. And he does, and he'll get out of bounds up near the 47, 48-yard line. That is Bub Little. Let's see, they'll mark him right at the 48, looks like.
Yep, pickup of 6.
6, yep, 2nd and 4. 2:56 to play now.
Little's been a workhorse. That's 15 carries, 56 yards.
He went out of bounds, okay.
Yes.
So, second down, 6. Or second down, 4, sorry, gain of 6. I formation, this time slot to the right. There's motion. And they're going to pitch it back again, and Little, they had a chance at him in the backfield, couldn't stop him. He's got a first down.
Yep. They had that one smelled out. They just wasn't able to stop him as Little made a heck of a juke move and just moved away from the defender.
And we got a Betsy Layne player down.
It looks like it could be a cramp. It surprised me that we haven't seen any so far.
As humid as it's been, absolutely.
Right.
You know, we've both been out working in this heat all summer. We know what it's like out there right now.
Yes, we do. It's been tough. Pick up a 6, first down.
And we're ready to go back to play. Of course, he'll have to come out for one play because they stopped the clock, right?
Yes, that was Cameron. That was Donaldson, right?
Yeah,
number
so.
34, yeah.
He's coming off the field. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Raiders at the 46-yard line of Betsy Layne now. 2:51 to play in the third.
And again, the Raiders are moving the ball into the Betsy Layne side of the field, but they've just not been able to get it in the end zone. Get down about to 30 and just stall out so far. Little looks like he's getting a little stronger as the game goes, so.
One wide out, or slot right, split back there, and there's Little up the middle. That rhymed, didn't it?
Get a little in the middle.
And he gets a little as he gets up to about the
we'll give him 3, looks
44-yard line, maybe. Yeah, the 44.
44. We're going to give him 2.
Second and 8 now coming up.
No, they needed to wait.
Never know, do you?
Clock running at 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third quarter.
Betsy Layne holding on to a 6-point lead, and South Floyd trying to move the football here. Slot right, I formation behind Cotton. Cotton, change the snap count up, hands it up to Little, and Little takes it off that left side up close to the 40.
Logan Lane, number 21, in on the tackle for Betsy Layne. He had some help. We're going to mark him, what's Charlie, 41?
41, yep. So third down and 5 coming up now for the Raiders. 1:25 to go in the third. Ball set, and Raiders come back up again. This time they'll keep the slot right. No, they're going to go twins right. Single back, and Cotton back to throw, slings it out, and catching is Little. Little breaks a couple of tackles. He's got the first down inside the 30 to the 26-yard line, I believe.
15-yard gain.
Donaldson on the tackle.
First completion tonight for South Floyd.
Haven't thrown it much.
Only 3 times.
And it'll be 1 minute exactly left in this third quarter. South Floyd will have it first and 10 at the 26-yard line. This is where things have unraveled for the Raider offense so far tonight.
Last time they had the ball down in here, start the second half, that's when they got the penalties and end up with the block punt.
Here's the motion. Cotton takes the snap, pitches it back again to Little. Little with a good cut, gets inside the 25. Call it the 24 maybe?
Yeah, we'll give him 2.
2, so.
And again, nice tackle by Logan Lane for Betsy Layne.
That may be the last play of this third quarter as both teams head to the sideline. So at the end of 3, it's Betsy Layne 6, South Floyd nothing on the Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to Betsy Layne here as in motion. Back Cotton wanted to run the option, keeps it himself, cuts it up inside, breaks a tackle, gets down close to the 16-yard line.
He's going to be close
to the first down, yeah.
Yep.
So we're just beginning the fourth quarter here tonight. And he is just inches shy of the marker according to the officials. So third down and a length of a football to go or less. South Floyd, first time they had any success inside the 20, Larry.
That's the first time they've been inside the 20.
Well, you're right.
You're right, yep.
Trying to at least tie this ball game or take the lead here. There's the I formation in the backfield, one wide out, wide right. And it's going to be Cotton on the quarterback draw. He should have the first down well inside the 15. Maybe down to the 13-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. It'll be first and 10 for South Floyd. Where they're going to mark him at the...
About the 12, I think.
12? Okay.
Let's see. It's hard to tell the angle. Maybe 13.
Let's see where they've not got the box set. Well, they're there he goes. Now he's moving it. I think we're going to call it the 13, I believe.
Yeah.
So first and 10 now for the Raiders. I formation. And we'll hand it off to the big guy up the middle. And he rumbles down inside the 5. Does he get in? Still no whistle. And what's the call going to be? No, short. That'll be Akers, I believe, the fullback.
We're marking him right at the goal line. We'll give him 12 yards on that.
He just kept pulling that pack with him, didn't he?
He did.
Surprised they didn't blow the whistle, but I guess he was still moving it forward, wasn't he?
As long as the pile's moving forward. So it's going to be first and goal, and the ball's the length of a football away from what we can see, maybe even closer than that.
And Raiders will line up, try to punch it in the end zone and get the chance to take the lead here. I formation, and Cotton's going to keep it himself, and he's in. Touchdown South Floyd, and we're tied at 6 with 10:03 to go in the contest. And here's the all-important extra point.
You're right, and Betsy Layne, they failed on theirs, but had a receiver wide open in the end zone, just failed to come up with the catch. So never know how that's going to work out. That could be a big play.
I'm going to bet you see Mr. Little with the ball here for the two-point conversion.
Most likely. Him or Cotton one.
Yeah.
Cotton's got 42 yards on 13 carries, and Little has carried it 19 times for 69 yards.
Of course, we'll be naming John Earl Hunt IMSN Player of the Game later tonight. And Cotton's going to throw it out to Little, and they're not going to convert.
Wow.
And we're going to stay tied at 6 with 10:03 to play on the Intermountain Sports Network.
And welcome back to Betsy Layne. 10:03 left in the ball game as South Floyd ties it up with a touchdown run by Cotton of 1 yard. Two-point conversion failed, so we're tied up at 6 apiece, Charlie, as South Floyd prepares to kick off to the Bobcats.
And let's see what we got. The ball will be kicked short. It'll take a bounce, be picked up at about the 22-yard line. And that's Kendrick, I believe, isn't it?
It is.
And Kendrick will get to about the 31, 32-yard line where he'll be stopped. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Betsy Layne.
1st and 10, Bobcats on the 32-yard line.
And let's see what Coach Parsons has in his playbook now. As we're just under 10 minutes to go in the ball game, tied at 6.
No, not too many times you see your quarterback back as a return man.
No, that's true. He'll be out of the pistol. Twins each way. Is that Donaldson the only back behind him, I believe, or is that 21? Logan Lane. Let's see.
It is.
Logan Lane, yep. And Lane picks up 9, maybe 10 yards. So they're going to say he didn't reach the marker, so he'll be just short. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Pickup of 9 on the play. That's going to say 1st down. They're going to say it is a pickup of 10 on the play, Larry.
Well.
Brings up a 1st down for the Bobcats.
Nice run that time by Lane. Anytime you get 1st down on the 1st down carry, that's a good play call.
Absolutely. Split back, or twins each way, one back in the backfield. Kendrick in this pistol, takes it, and boy, one of them messed up on that one.
Yes, they did.
I don't know if the running back went to the wrong side or quarterback turned the wrong way. He looked, there wasn't nobody there but white shirts.
It didn't work out.
Now bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Bobcats.
2nd down and 15 on the loss of 5.
And that's 5 sacks for South Floyd.
Commonwealth Pharmacy and Betsy Layne Pharmacy.
And that's what you don't want to happen on a 1st down play. Is lose 5 yards.
And it'll be twins each way again. Kendrick out of the pistol. He gonna turn around and say, you go this way this time.
Yeah.
And now he's looking to throw, and he's under pressure again, and he is sacked again, and that may be a hold on South Florida Betsy Layne as well, as the flag came in late.
Well, it came in.
Could be a face mask, too.
That's what I was going to say. It come in right where the two South Floyd players had a hold of the quarterback. So
they're talking to
South Floyd, though.
And
you decline that one.
Is he from the point of the foul, or is it from the line of scrimmage?
Well, it don't make no difference. Because you got a sack, so lost. That'd be, that's a down too,
So it is now 3rd and 21.
Loss of 7 on that one.
3rd and 22. So 3rd down and 22, and they'll go with twin split each way. Out of the pistol will be Kendrick. Layne the single setback, and Kendrick back to throw. Kendrick under pressure again. He's going to tuck it, throws it on the run, got a man, and it's in and out of his hands. That was intended out there for Trimble Dotson, and he juggled it and just couldn't hold on to it.
I think that was number 9,
Is
Swagger.
that 9, Swagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he tried to run before he catched the ball. He had a blocker out in front of him and had a chance to pick up a first down,
Yep.
Charlie.
And now it's 4th down and a punting situation for Betsy Layne. And that'll be Trimble Dotson dropping back to punt now.
On a pass and catch, the most important thing on the catch end is catch it.
Catch it.
Then run.
Yes. That's why it's called a pass and catch.
That's what I was thinking.
Or catch and run. Catch
and run.
Catch is still the number 1 word.
Yeah.
And Betsy Layne trying to get enough people on the field, and now they're ready. There's the snap, and he gets it away. He gets away a pretty good kick this time. And South Floyd will bounce out of bounds somewhere around the 41-yard line. Let's see. I'm going to call it the 41. The 43.
No, 38.
38, sorry.
30 now 37.
37. Should have been the 39. My fault. Well, matter of fact, you can still see the mark where the ball bounced on the sideline.
About the 40, actually.
Yeah, 40. I think it went out of bounds at the 40, the 39. And it'll be
now they're going to move it up.
10. All right. The officials got it right.
They did?
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing.
So 1st and 10 out at the 40-yard line.
Momentum has switched over to the Raiders side, Charlie.
It has.
They scored that touchdown on a nice drive, and defenses gave the offense the ball back, so let's see what they can do. 7:55 left.
Cotton. He's going to keep it on the option. Makes a nice move, gets the outside, he's got some room. He's got a first down and more as he goes out of bounds at about the 42-yard line in Bobcat territory. So Cotton has come alive here in this 3rd and 4th quarter, hasn't he?
He has. 18-yard gain. That puts him up to 60 yards on 14 carries.
Again, we'll be naming a John Earl Hunt IMSN player of the game here tonight, and he is making a bid right now.
He is.
1st and 10 at the 42. I formation, slot, or a 2 wide receivers to the right, and Cotton again on the draw, keeps it himself. Well, it's the option. And Betsy Layne is doing exactly, the defensive ends are doing exactly what they're doing. They're keeping the ball from being pitched, but the linebackers are not coming up in and filling the hole in the middle for the Bobcats.
Yep, they're not getting, you're right, that hole's not being filled. They're covering the pitch man, making the quarterback keep it, but he's making them pay for it right now,
and
too.
He's done a great job reading the defense, knowing that pitch is not there and seeing that open space in front of him. He picked up, 7 yards, so 2nd down and 3.
He's picked up 25 yards the last 2 plays on the same play, once to the left and once to the right.
I would suspect you see something very similar again. Slot left, I formation. There's motion. And there's this quick pitch this time, though. And nice. Did he run into his own man?
No, Betsy Layne's defensive end stood the blocker up and made the play, but we got a flag in the middle. I think it's going to be a hold. So Raiders might be backed up here.
The officials are discussing it here.
That will be from the spot of the foul, so it's going to.
Yep. So I'll make it a Second down and what, 14?
15.
15.
Second and 15. Ball's back at the 47-yard line.
47 or 48? 48. No. 47.
Yeah.
Kind of in between both of them, I believe. But anyway, second down, 15. I formation. Slot to the left. Cotton, long snap count. And Cotton trying to go to the outside, cuts back. He can break a tackle. He's got some room on the backside. Cotton trying to cut it upfield, cuts back inside, makes another good move, gets drilled at the 35, but not until after a big gain for the Raiders.
Yeah, I had three defensive men for Betsy Layne. Should have had him drop for a loss, and he's done it the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, he's just that elusive. 5:50 now to play in the game. That'll bring up a makeable third down here, third and about 3, isn't it?
Picked up 12 yards on that run. Betsy Layne has no answer right now for Cotton. He's got 16 carries, 79 yards now. And he's closing in on 100 yards.
Almost half of them coming here in this fourth quarter.
Well, he's got 37 of them on the last 3 carries.
And he's getting it when it counts, too. Quick snap, and there's the ball up the middle, and it looks like he got a first down.
I think that's Akers.
Is that Akers on the carry? Yep. And he's going to get up close to the 30.
Will pick up 4, needed 3.
First and 10 now for the Raiders. And not only are they driving the football down the field, but Larry, if they were to punch it in here, they're going to leave very little time on there for Betsy Layne.
Right.
Betsy Layne needs to make some big plays here. Of course, South Floyd wants to put it in the end zone. I formation again. Cotton under center, slot right. Cotton takes it, and he's going to hand it up the middle to the big fullback again. Akers breaks another tackle. He'll get down to the 26-yard line, maybe the 27. 26 looks like.
We'll mark him on the 26. You're
Gain
right.
of 4. Second down and 6. .425 now to play.
South Floyd now closing in on 200 yards on the ground tonight. Ground game's really worked. You've got Cotton with 79 yards. You got Little with 69, and now Akers with 41.
I mean, that's a three-headed monster coming at you out of the backfield. And we have a timeout, I believe. Betsy Layne, yep. 4:04 to play. We're tied at 6, but South Floyd knocking on the door on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gearhart TV. Watch hundreds of choices on many devices with Cloud DVR, plus great viewing features. Get in touch now to sign up.
And we're back with 4:04 left to play in the ball game. We're tied at 6. Start to say Allen Central, we was talking about the school. South Floyd with it.
Pitches it back. And there's looks like he's going to have a first down and more as he cuts back inside. Goes out of bounds inside the 15. And again, that was Bub Little. Logan Lane, I'm sorry. Logan Lane on the tackle, I'm sorry. That was Bub Little on the carry.
Yes.
First and 10 now at the 13 is where they mark him out of bounds.
13-yard carry.
3:55 to play.
82 yards now for Little, and that's his 20th carry.
It's going to be an interesting what to make a study on who to give this player the game to, Larry. I think the end of this drive may have a lot to do with it. What do you think?
Might have.
I formation. Slot right. And Cotton hands it off again. Is that Little again?
Think so.
And he's going to get down inside the 10, looks like, to the 9. And it'll be second down. coming up, and what, 7? Gain of 3 on that one.
Yep. Gain of 4.
Gain of 4, second down 6.
He was on the 13. He's at the 9, so.
Same I formation. Slot out to the right. Cotton hands it off up the middle. Akers, not much this time.
He's going to lose yardage back
to the 10, looks like, yep. So that'll bring up third down and 7. 2:57 to play. Well. As the gets a little intense now, doesn't it?
It does.
Down to 2:37 here to go. 4 down territory, obviously, right now for South Floyd. And they're going to come back out in that I. One slot to the right. Cotton under center. And Cotton's going to keep it himself. And Cotton is, no, well, football was down. They said he was down. No.
Betsy Layne
said he
come out
gave
with
away with it. Let's see. I didn't see the beanbags come out, Larry.
I didn't either. I didn't see the ball
I didn't see the ball come loose.
Yeah, I seen Betsy Layne come out of the pile.
I thought he was down inside the 5 with the football, didn't you?
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 10-yard
And we have a flow. Did I see a flag or is that a football they're throwing across the field to him?
Football.
Okay.
And they're going to mark him right at the 10.
Yeah. Because can you advance a fumble in high school?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
you can advance a fumble. You can't advance a muffed punt or a kick.
Okay. So now it's 2:19 to play. Betsy Layne with a chance. First and 10 from the 10. 90 yards to go. And they're going to hand it off out to the backfield. There's a big hole. Is that Donaldson? No, that's 21. That is Logan Lane.
Logan Lane. And 11 quick yards. Right up the middle.
I think South Floyd might have been a little overconfident that time, Larry.
Well, we've seen it all night except for the one drive. They've driven the ball right down into the red zone or close to that end field and then just can't close the deal out.
Yep. There's another handoff. This time he's going to go down
for a loss.
Yep.
At the 19. Was that Lane again?
I think it was Lane again. Minute 50 to play. Tied at 6.
Betsy Layne has 2 timeouts left, I think. I can remember them calling one.
Yep. Second down and what, 11 or 12? 12. Shot or pistol formation. Throwing it out wide, little flanker screen. And he's going to get up to about the 24-yard line maybe. That was Swagger.
Yes. Swagger.
Okay.
Going to mark him at the 25, pickup of 6.
So it'll be third down and 6 coming up. And the clock is running. He didn't get out of bounds. Twins to the left. Twins left. Wins both ways now. In the pistol again. And now we got a timeout. South Floyd tied at 6. 1:03 to play. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Okay, we're tied at 6 as Betsy Layne has it 3rd and 6 from their own 25-yard line, Charlie.
Kendrick in the pistol, trips right, one wide out left. And Kendrick getting everybody set. Takes the snap and looking to throw. Throws it out wide, and is it caught? It's going to be a first down at the 36-yard line. Is that Swagger?
I think it was number 5, wasn't it?
5, okay. 5 is Trimble Dotson.
Yes. 11-yard gain. And most importantly, a first down.
Yep. Rolling out to throw it out again, and that one will be incomplete. Thrown a little bit short for Swagger. 48 seconds. Second down and 10. Does he have an arm on him? If he's got an arm on him, I say.
Well, you know, the 11-yard gain for the first down that went to Dotson, if that would have been on target, his defender was 5 yards off of him. He had a chance to make a move and go down the sideline and get some big yardage maybe.
Right now, if you did a stop and go, if he could throw it deep, you've got him beat.
Yes.
Trips to the right, one wide out left. Pistol formation. And he's going to throw a little flanker screen out to Swagger. And he's going to cut back inside, and they're going to stop him short of the first down at the 45-yard line. And why are they stopped? We got a timeout, Betsy Layne? Okay.
Swagger cut it back inside, Charlie, to try to get the first down, but the smartest play would have been just come to the sideline, get what you can get, step out of bounds, save that timeout.
Because
I think that's their last one.
I think you're right.
38 seconds left. Now they'll have to work the middle of the field to get the first down or work the sidelines to stop the clock. The only time the clock will stop now will be, first down incomplete or out of bounds.
38.3 seconds left in the ball game. See what play they draw up here, you know. That draw will work for you to get the first down, I believe.
Right. Kendrick now 7 of 12 for 80 yards, so he's had a nice game as far as percentages goes, averaging about 11 yards per catch, so that's not too bad. His leading receivers right now is Swagger with 3 catches for 16 yards, but Dotson has got the big catches. He's got 3 catches for 57 yards.
Trips right, one wide out left. Who we got in the backfield with him back there? Is that Layne? Looks like Layne.
Yes.
Pistol formation. And he's going to keep it himself. He's got room up the middle. I'd have kept running. First down, though.
I know what you're saying.
Because if he gets by that man, there's a lot of green out there, wasn't there?
Yes, they was.
First and 10 now for the Bobcats.
Maybe he wants to throw it in.
34.8. Trips right, one wide out left. Takes the snap, looking to throw. And under pressure, throws it. It is incomplete. We got 2 flags back here. Both of them in the area of holding, Larry.
On the first down.
Yeah, well, the official wound it. He did. I heard him also blow the whistle and wind it. What's this call going to be on Betsy Layne for holding or what? I didn't see.
I don't know. There's 2 different ones.
2 flags, so. Well, they're talking to South Floyd, so they're on Betsy Layne. And it looks like it's coming back. One of them. They're back at.
Well, they've already moved the box.
Yeah, they brought him back to the 47-yard line right now, and then they may be marking it off more from there. Let's see. Well, they're going to mark it off from the holding is all. I'm not sure. That was the first flag. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty.
From the spot of the foul.
Spot of the foul. Replay the down. Moves them back to the
37. And they've got to get to the other 37.
Yeah.
To get a first down. So that'll be first and 26, right?
26 or 24?
26.
Okay. Twins each way now for the Bobcats. Kendrick in the pistol.
And the clock's running. They're not going to get the play off. This will be the last play of regulation unless they score.
And he throws it across the middle.
And
the ball's been fumbled. It's loose on the ground, and it'll be dead right there. And it'll be overtime as we're tied at 6 here, as the Bobcats and the Raiders didn't get enough in regulation. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
These days, our home's also our office.
With Gearhart Broadband, Internet, and Wi-Fi, working from home just works.
We rely on fast internet for Zoom meetings, sharing files, collaboration.
With reliable speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi, you can do your best work from home.
We love working from home, especially the dress code.
Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online today for fast, reliable Internet and Wi-Fi.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearhart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring. Give us a call at 1-800-264-1730 for a free quote and to learn more about our financing options and how to save with our referral program. With Gearhart Security, families matter.
And we're back here at Betsy Layne, and we're in overtime, folks. It's tied at 6 as Betsy Layne wins the toss, and they will have the ball the first in overtime. And overtime rules is you start at your 10-yard line.
4 plays.
4 plays or whatever, you know. It could be more than that, you know, if you have a penalty or whatever. But you got 4 plays to get it in, and then the other team will have a chance to match you, score, outscore you, or whatever.
High first pistol formation. Twins each way now for Betsy Layne. Kendrick will go out of the pistol. Takes it, and he's going to hand it off. And he's breaking tackles. He's down inside the 3. Was that Layne?
It was Layne.
So he gets down to the 2-yard line. Second down and goal now from the 2 in first overtime. And it'll be...
Layne's come out and had some strong runs here in this second half. He's carried the ball 5 times, 27 yards.
Wins each way again. Kendrick in that pistol. Layne behind him. And he's going to keep it himself. And he's going to make it into the end zone for the touchdown. 12-6, Betsy Layne. But I'm telling you right now, this is a very important extra point, Larry.
It is. Definitely is.
So Kendrick, everybody was watching.
It not only,
Layne,
Charlie, you're talking about it being important. It's not only that it forces South Floyd to score twice, and if they do score twice, the only thing they can do is tie it up and go into another overtime.
Right. Yeah, that if you scored, the worst they can do is tie you.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you don't, they can win it.
Yes, they can. Might even see that extra point come in play at that time.
Yep. Trips left, one wide out right. Kendrick out of the pistol. Kendrick looking to throw this time and rolling out, throwing toward the corner. And did he get his feet in?
It did.
He did. So we're Swagger makes it 14-6. So South Floyd has to score and convert.
Yes, have to score twice. Touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And they will operate from the same end of the field.
Yep, just only thing they do is switch sides in the line of scrimmage.
Right.
And momentum now on the backs of the Bobcats. Now the pressure is on South Floyd.
Yes, you're right. That's the reason you
want to go first.
You know, it's a lot. I've seen, especially in the college game where they'd win the toss and want to go last, they'd elect to go on defense. That way they know what they have to do.
Right.
But I like to have that ball first in
high school, yeah.
Especially when you're playing a team, that doesn't have a kicking game.
Right.
Neither one of these teams has tried for extra points, so that forces them more or less to score the touchdown.
And here come the Raiders out to try to match the Bobcats. And they're going to go I formation, slot left. Cotton dropping back, looking to throw, and Cotton sacked. And a flag late. And that may be on, is that going to be unsportsmanlike on Betsy Layne?
No, it'd be a personal foul. Late hit on Betsy Layne. So what that's going to do, that's going to move it to half the distance to the goal, and it'll be first down.
Yep.
And that's going to move it right back to the 10-yard line and play it again. So they actually ain't going to end up, well, let's see. No, they're marking him at the marking him at the 18, ain't there? 17.
9, so they move it to the, so in essence, they'll gain a yard.
And there's no reason for Betsy Layne players to even be there.
Nope.
So they're going to move it down to
second down. You don't replay first down on that?
Yeah, it should be.
He called it second down.
I think that should be first down.
I agree with you.
And they marked it where they marked it at the 9-yard line.
I would have thought sure it'd be replay first down on a penalty, but maybe not.
Yep.
Dead ball penalty, as he's right. Hands it up the middle.
Nothing there.
Nope. They got to the 6.
Who was that? Little?
Little on the carry. Third down and goal from the 6. Little to put him over the 100 yards.
89.
89, okay. And it'll be I formation again. Cotton under center. And here comes motion. And hands it off again to Little, and Little is in. Is he in?
No.
No.
He got stopped about the 3-yard line. It looked like he had a lot of room. Didn't see who it was, but somebody for the Betsy Layne on the defense really come in and stuck him right at the inside of the 3-yard line.
This right here,
about halfway, about the 2.5-yard line. So this right here could be the ball game.
Could be the ball game. You're right. 4th and goal from the 3 in the first overtime. Yep. What do you do if you're South Floyd?
Well, you know, you got 2 options. You know, that option play has really worked good.
Yes,
so
it has.
You could see Cotton work the option this time.
And here it comes. You're right. Little shovel pass is incomplete. And it is the ball game. Wow. Best. And we've got a little shoving match going on here that shouldn't. It's the end of the ball game, so the game is over as Betsy Layne will win it 14-6 here over the South Floyd Raiders. And Betsy Layne and South Floyd will leave the. Well, I guess they're going. Are they going to shake hands or not? The official's going to let them, or are they going to tell them to get off the field?
Well, they're going out to shake, so let's see what they do.
I think the officials told them no.
Okay. We got a bubble of the offensive series. This game is over. It still is. Plays off because it's in the game.
Okay, no penalty at the end of the game because, like I said, the ball game was over by the time that play happened.
Well, actually, Charlie, the pass was knocked down, hit the ground, and the Betsy Layne player picked it up, started running with it. The whistle should have been blown before any of this happened.
They called it a fumble, but you're right, it was a forward pass.
It was a forward pass.
But the ball game is over, and Betsy Layne will win it 14-6. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap this one up in just a moment on the Intermountain.